The Gina and Maddie podcast.
So much going on. A big news in the States overnight, probably only about 5-6 hours ago. The verdict has come down after 7 weeks. The trial has been running on. It was a 13-hour jury deliberation in the Sean P. Diddy Combs trial. He was up for 5 counts, including sex trafficking, racketeering, and also transporting women for prostitution. All very yucky, all very dirty, all very gross. But what they are saying is a win for Diddy. He was only found guilty on 2 of the counts, 2 of the lesser counts. The 3 bigger counts he was found not guilty on. That has happened in the last few hours over in the States. It is blowing up over there at the moment. You've got people out the front, fans of Diddy, out the front of the court case who are celebrating the outcome. They are, what can I say? They are taking their shirts off and they are pouring baby oil all over themselves in celebration.
Kidding?
Famously, the feds found 1,000 bottles of baby oil in Diddy's home when they raided earlier this year, which sort of kicked this off. Each count that he has been found guilty for does carry a maximum sentence of 10 years, but they are saying that is very unlikely. We've had some expert prosecutors in the States come out just recently in the last hour or so saying potentially it'll be months that he'll serve, and maybe he might not even serve anything because he's already spent 10 months in jail.
Yeah.
And if he does serve anything, it won't be anywhere near the 10 or 20 years, which he could potentially be in a prison for. So what they are calling when Diddy dropped to his knees, turned to his family, he said, "I'm coming home," and they are all, it's all happening there. It's not the outcome I think the people who testified against Diddy were hoping for, especially his ex, Cassie Ventura, who gave quite detailed description of what she went through in her relationship. But that's the thing with law. You've got to be black and white and you've got to provide with it beyond reasonable doubt. So that's the situation there.
I can't believe that. Wow. Well, and you know how, like, his music basically got cancelled from every radio station and every platform. Will that be like back, or what will happen with that? Do you reckon?
That's going to be up to the individual radio stations.
I say no.
The managements across the board. Yeah, I don't see Diddy coming back anytime soon here on Star 104.5. I don't reckon.
No.
Also, Kanye West, just from one good bloke to another. Kanye West has been banned by the Australian federal government, cancelling his visa, saying he cannot come to Australia anymore. They have said that there is enough bigotry in Australia. We don't need any more, with the sort of the sense of the atmosphere at the moment with his anti-Semitic rants. He released a song only a few weeks ago called Hail Hitler, and he said the Minister Tony Burke for Home Affairs and Immigration said, we don't need that kind of hate in this country. No. So Kanye no longer coming to Australia. And let's change gears just quickly. Let's just get away from all that icky, dirty, horrible stuff.
Yeah.
And here it is. One of the most anticipated video games. I've been building it up like it's GTA 6. I've been building it up like it's GTA 6. We've got Diddy out of prison and Kanye banned from Australia before we got GTA 6. But this is great. It's Rugby League 26, the new video game that's going to be released on PlayStation and Xbox. We got our first look at it yesterday. On the cover, you got Nathan Cleary, and from the Sharks NRLW team, Tiana Penatani-Gray will be on the front cover of the game.
Yeah.
It's going to be unreal, I reckon.
Do you think the players who are on it just can't wait to play? To look
100%.
look at themselves and be like, oh
100%.
My God.
Yeah, my wife is probably going to be over the moon.
Oh, really? Does she love it?
She's going to be spewing. Because you know what? I started losing interest in Black Ops 6, and now I'm going to be straight back into a Rugby League 26. The visuals are pretty incredible as well. I've seen Ryan Pappenhausen. I saw some images of Ryan Pappenhausen, and it's got like the blended coloured mullet. Yeah. It's got the bleach at the top. But there is a little bit of a conjecture about how lifelike Nathan Cleary is. I've seen some images. I don't think his chin is giving enough chin, to be totally honest.
Really? Yeah, they've cut back the chin?
Yeah, I think they've given him a bit of a
shave,
a chin reduction in the
Maybe
graphics.
He requested that. Maybe that was part of him agreeing to be on it.
If I'm on the cover,
yeah,
just Just knock it back a couple of inches.
Yeah, couple inches.
Gina and Maddie.
I was reading this on the New York Post that women, when they're on the apps, they're looking for certain things. You know, green flags as opposed to red flags.
Yeah.
One New Yorker has said to her fellow suitors, if you would like a potential date with me after they get a little bit of banter going, what you need to do is draw on something from one of the most iconic 90s sitcoms that you can imagine, the Home Improvement. Tim the Tool Man. But what she's asking them to do is give her their best Tim Allen grunt. Intern Kobe, can you give us, you'd have absolutely no idea. What are you, 11, what Home Improvement is? Mate, can you give us one of these? Go.
That's pretty good.
He sounds more like Shaggy from Scooby-Doo.
Let's do it. The first ever Central Coast grunt off here on Star 104.5. Ali from the Halley, in your own time, give us your best Tim the Toolman grunt.
Okay.
Yeah, great.
Pretty
what a way
good.
to start.
Pretty
what a way to
good.
start. Coasties, over to you. Nick is in Hornsby. Let's go, Nick.
All right.
Oh, mate, that's
That
really
was
special. That's
that
something
was
really
Tim
special.
Allen.
Okay, Bronwyn in Berkeley Vale. Bronwyn, what do you got for us?
Hi. So my husband and I actually dressed up as Tim and Al for our son's 30th birthday party last year.
Okay.
Did
I'm really glad you finished that sentence for your son's 30th birthday party because it could have taken a very different turn there.
Show us what you got, Brian.
Oh,
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
pretty
wow.
Good.
That was
Pretty
really
good.
good. Yeah, perfect. The inflection at the end, it was really good. Let's go to Trent in Budgewoi. Trent.
All right, let's do it.
Oh, that's pretty good, Trent.
That was really good. Are you happy with that, Trent, or do you want to go again?
Now let's go again.
Yeah, okay, let's go again. Oh, wow. Yeah.
He's got a little Bigfoot in him as well, too, maybe.
Well, like we said before, it's a fine line between the Tim Allen grunt and Scooby-Doo, and I think the second one might have slipped over into a little bit of Scooby-Doo. Beck's in Kurrumbong. Hi, Beck.
G'day, guys.
Okay,
All right,
let's go.
show us what you got, Beck.
All right, let's do this.
Oh, that had a full range. That was really good, Beck.
Oh, that was like, can you do that again? Oh, my Lord. Jeez, it gets high at the end, but jeez, it starts deep. There's some demonic stuff going on inside you there, Beck. All right, Joe, I've been told we're saving the best for last. No pressure, Joe and Shelley Beach.
oh, no pressure, Matt.
Let's wind the clock back. It's the 90s. You're wearing a hypercolour T-shirt and some happy pants from Supre. You're ready to go. You've just finished dinner and Home Improvement's about to start. You give us your best, Tim Allen. Let's go.
Okay.
You got to go up at the end. Try again, Joe. You got to go up high at the end. Go.
Okay. 1, 2, 3. Oh.
I love how you count yourself in. Okay.
Oh, Joe, it's somewhere between Tim Allen and I don't know, a cattle farm. It is so impressive that I am going to throw you a Star 104.5 merch pack with a free coffee from local hero coffee roasters coming your way, my friend.
You're a hero, Maddie.
Oh, mate, you are. You've won today. And that is Gina Jeffries. What do you think? Will we call that a success? The first ever, the inaugural Star 104.5 grunt off?
I think it's a big success and people should be practicing for this time next year for the next one.
Lock it in your calendars, ladies and gentlemen.
Gina and Maddie.
All right, let's get back into the shows we should be watching, Pablo.
Okay.
Well, I feel like that's going to be a documentary coming to Netflix sometime soon, right? There's been the Tinder Swindler. This is probably going to be some kind of spin-off off that. Hey, look, the Met, but I also actually think this is one you can watch where you can just completely tune off, turn your brain off. It's just been commissioned for season 2. It is Waterfront on Netflix. If you've been checking this out, it's kind of like Ozarks. You get dropped
You're
right.
saying this is a meh?
Well, like it's one of those shows that you can just choose. Do you like it? Do you hate it?
Love it! Oh my God!
Well, it's similar to the Ozarks, I think.
Yes,
right?
it has got some similarities to it, which I also really liked.
You get dropped into like a waterfront village where there's crime going on.
Yeah.
There's a business going out of business. It's also actually based on true story, sort of inspired by the creator, Kevin Williamson, as well.
Yeah.
When I say meh, I just say it's not the greatest show ever, but it's one you can just completely switch off relax, kick back on the couch and binge, right?
God, yeah. Well, see, my husband and I, it's hard to find a husband and wife, a couple show, because I love, love and all that sort of stuff, and he loves Blood and Guts. And that one we really both like together. And he's in Nashville right now, so I'm holding off, waiting for him to get back to watch, and we love
I'm surprised
it.
you like it, Gina. It is so violent.
I shut my eyes in bits.
Okay.
And Maddie, you love it too, don't you?
Yeah, I've just started watching it. I started watching it without my wife, so I'm in a bit of strife because I'm away at the moment. And I needed a show to watch on the plane. And now you're saying it's a meh. Have I been duped? Because when you watch things on a plane and you think they're really good, and then you see them again, and you're like, oh, was I just being entertained because it was on the plane? Or
No,
was
it's
it...
good.
People have been calling this, I don't know if you've ever seen Outer Banks. Probably producer Caitlin knows this one. She's more of that demographic. This is like the boomers version of Outer Banks. Yeah, this is what Waterfront's kind of being compared to.
Well,
Ozarks, but from Wish.
Yes.
I love it.
What is your hit, mate? What do we must watch?
Look, I think, and Caitlin would probably be able to testify to this, people love the behind the scenes of radio, right, and podcasts. What really goes on? Is Gina actually as nice as she appears on air?
Oh, boy.
Is Maddie as
If only
cool?
the fans really knew.
Did you say Maddie's cool? Do people think he's cool?
Well, that's the character that he portrays on air, right? The cool guy. So I'm sure Caitlin gets asked this all the time. What are they really like?
Yeah.
And there's that big interest of what these, people that we listen to and watch all the time, what are they like behind the scenes?
Yeah.
So I'm saying all of that to say Call Her Alex on Disney Plus is the sort of behind the scenes of Call Her Daddy, which is a massive podcast around the world. It's kind of like the female version of Joe Rogan. Oh. And it's the biggest podcast series. I think it got 120 million off Spotify, so a little bit more than you guys. And it offers a real raw, emotional, intimate look into Alex Cooper's life. I found this fascinating. Like the Call Her Daddy podcast is not for me. It's not the kind of thing that I'm interested in. Yeah. However, this documentary series, I loved it because I always thought Alex Cooper was a success from day one, and she absolutely was not. She's been through some pretty horrific stuff during her childhood and then into university. And to see all of that she wasn't this cool, collected, put-together person that we kind of see now. Yeah. I thought it was a really inspiring story. So it pulls on the heartstrings. Call Her Alex, Disney Plus. If you love that behind the scenes, check it out.
I got a little bit of it here.
I'm over fixating on making sure every single thing sounds good and looks good and is perfect. But the imperfections in the show are what make it even more me.
I can't wait. My missus loves this podcast, so I think that'll be one that I can sit down and watch with her. If you reckon it's a good watch, mate, that can be our next sort of show to watch together, I reckon.
She's part of the daddy gang, as they call it.
Okay.
Yep. And can you never say daddy on the radio ever again? Please. I feel so dirty. I need to have a shower.
Hey, if Trump can say it, I can say it, surely.
Listen to Gina and Maddie weekday mornings from 5:30.
Live on the Star Player.